Today I'm going to share with you how to make my family's favorite soup, Zuppa Toscana. This is the soup that you find at Olive Garden, but this is a paleo version, which means that it's gluten-free and sugar-free and what was the other thing that it was free of? Dairy-free. There we go. Now, I don't usually use a recipe for this. I just kind of eyeball it. So I'm going to list the ingredients and then just give you suggestions of how much I make. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you try this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you do make it and you enjoy it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. The first thing I start with is making bacon in the oven. Put the bacon in a cold oven on a cookie sheet. Set the oven to 400 degrees and cook for 20 minutes, flipping halfway through. I don't use the whole pound of bacon. This actually gives you some leftover bacon in the fridge, which is kind of an unheard of thing. Then I use either ground turkey or ground chicken. I'm guessing a pound would be the right amount to make the sausage portion of this soup. Then I add some garlic, we'll say 2 to 3 cloves, and an onion. Then you're gonna add some spices. I would say maybe use a half teaspoon to a teaspoon of these spices. Now, I always mix this up. Fennel seeds, oregano, basil, red chili pepper flakes, and salt and pepper. I did add paprika and garlic powder to this batch. I also had some fresh basil from my arrow garden, then cut up about 3 or 4 potatoes. I also used my homemade broth. We're gonna say about 2 cups of broth for this. You can use just the packaging of broth you get at the store. Make sure you read your ingredients. Throw the broth, the turkey, sausage, and the potatoes in the Instant Pot for 12 minutes. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you could always just cook this on the stove or put it in a slow cooker if that's your preferred method. While it's cooking in the Instant Pot, I like to cut and wash up my kale and open up my can of coconut milk, which makes this soup very creamy. When the Instant Pot is done, I add the can of coconut milk and add the kale and mix it all up, and you have this wonderful creamy soup that everybody enjoys, even people who don't love kale. Now I take the bacon and I put it on top. You can put it in the soup, but I prefer to leave it on top to keep the bacon crispy. I also like to add jalapenos on top. If spice is not your thing, you don't have to do this. And I also sometimes make this with my cheddar biscuits that are from Red Lobster. If you want the recipe, I'll create a link here to that video. I could eat this soup for days. Like I said, it's my family's favorite. Please check out my channel for other recipe videos and other stuff that I do in the day of a life of a happy wife. Thanks for watching.